Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be another video in the how-to series. Now we are talking about Miles Morales. We're talking about Miles Morales because as of October 7th, 2025, a free message in the mail came for Thronebreaker and Up players that granted them a free 7-star SIG 200 Miles Morales. So this is a limited time thing, so I don't know, people watch this in the future, this event will have already happened, but Miles Morales is available as a 7-star from this special limited time thing, and so people who have him probably want to know how to use him, because it's been a little bit since they probably picked up Miles Morales. So two things before we start. Stat focus. I like to run block proficiency for Miles. I know critical rating is obviously great because those Furies can land some pretty nice critical hits, but Miles is a little squishy on the block, so I would highly recommend running the block proficiency stat focus. And then the relic, you absolutely want to run a 4-star and up version of the Spider-Man 2099 relic, specifically with the accelerated dexterity rune active that grants Miles immune to the next precision buff from dexterity. So like how Quicksilver is and how Shuri is immune to the dexterity buff, Miles gets this permanently if you have the 4-star and up Spider-Man 2099 relic. So Miles Morales has 3 prompts to complete throughout the fight. They're like spider challenges. You want to complete these in a specific manner in order to successfully deal a lot of damage in the fight. So let's go fight Mojo here to start, because this is a perfect example of using that Spider-Man 2099 relic to get around the dexterity. So you have blocking hits, hitting the opponent, and dexing. So doing all these things normally will reduce the timer by 1. But if you perform an intercept, perform a well-timed block, or dex a special attack hit, then you reduce the timers even further. You ideally want to have at least 2 of them down by the time you're going for your big special 2, because 2 Furies is more than enough for short and medium form content to die. And then by the time you're building up to your 2 Furies and your special 2, if you don't have the third one already completed, you will have it, whether it's dexing specials, parrying, and or hitting the opponent. So what I like to do with Miles is I like to go for combos like this. Parry. 1, 2, intercept when I can. If he doesn't go for it, that's fine. Go for intercepts. Go for another parry. Light attack. Trying to land intercepts when I can. And now I'm going to do some basic combos. I'm going to dash back, triggering dex. I'm going to go for a parry. Parry again. Boom. There's 1 prompt completed. There's 2. Parry one more time. Full 5-hit combo. Into the special 2. 3 prompts completed. 106,000 damage on that crit. Mojo drops in 34 seconds. As you can see, I was being very meticulous with how I was completing the prompts. I was landing some parries during special attacks to lessen the block, the blocked hits prompt. And I'm going for intercepts as I'm building up my power, so that by the time I'm up to 1 bar of power, I'm very close to completing at least one of the prompts, maybe the intercept one, maybe it's the parry one, whatever the case may be. Going for parry, 1 or 2 hit combos, and then going for an intercept, 1 or 2 intercepts, then going for parries repeatedly allows you to consistently get the 2 easiest prompts down, which is the parry one and the attacking one with the intercepts. The dexing one can sometimes be a little tricky depending on character animations, but like I said, even just 2 Furies, you're going to be totally fine with health pools in the small to medium range. So I'm going to go for some dexes at the start of the fight just to lower that timer. Going to go for some intercepts when Mojo allows me to. The good thing is, just going for your basic hits also takes the timer down. So even if you're not landing an intercept, you're still taking that timer down. We're going to dex Mojo special 2. I'm immune to the dexterity buff. Gonna go for an intercept here. Go for a parry into a full 5-hit combo. One of my Furies is gonna fall off, but that's fine. Still plenty of big damage. Look at this. Crazy numbers here. I have that big passive Fury again. And we're just going to town. This is 1 passive Fury. 16k crits on light attacks, 26k crits on mediums, with just 1 passive Fury. This is why Miles was given out at Sig 200 because he really, really benefits from Sig 200. That attack rating increase from the Fury is so nice. And the potency necessary is Sig 200 pretty much. So you want to have him at Sig 200. That's why he was given out at Sig 200. Let's check out some other matchups here with Miles Morales. Let's go fight, I don't know. Let's go take a look at someone who would like punish my dexterity buff. America Chavez. So America Chavez with, you know, Mystic Dispersion will punish the fact that you're having dexterity. Miles counters that in two ways. Number one, he's got Wither from the Spider-Man 2099 relic, and he's immune to the dexterity buff. So in a matchup like this where the opponent might have a little bit less health, you honestly just need the one Fury. Gonna go for some intercepts. Trying to complete the hit prompt quickly here. Don't be afraid to go for basic combos. This is a great thing I'm about to show off here. Miles has this spider camo ability, which allows him to just miss all unblockable attacks from specials. Very, very cool. We've got two Furies here going for the special 2 against America Chavez. And watch this. Medium, 33k. I didn't even bait the next special 2. She was just dead. So you don't really need to max out the Furies to deal crazy damage in short form content. Even medium form content against that Mojo, I never had 3 Furies consistently. I was bouncing between 1 and 2, being around 2 for the most part. And 700,000 health from Mojo just dropped like that. It's nuts, man. He deals so much damage. And as long as you're like following along with the prompts and you're not sort of completing them too early, you don't want to go for too many intercepts too early, because then you're not going to be able to capitalize on that Fury from the special 2. So, you know, go for a couple of intercepts at the start, building up your power. And by the time you just naturally build up to that special 2, you'll be ready to complete at least one of them. So watch, Chavez is going to go unblockable again. It doesn't matter because I miss the entire special. Gonna do that. Go for my special 2. 79k damage there. I'm just gonna go for it here. And again, 2 passive Furies is all you need. You don't even need to max out for short and medium form content. Miles, that was the same fight time. For more health, the same fight time for Miles. It really is nuts. He's so strong. He's absolutely worth ranking up. Even if you just want a fun, you know, Miles Morales character to have on your roster, you know, he's got that great utility for the miss. He's got great passive Fury damage. He's got taunt. He's got rupture damage. He's got good utility that's still useful for things like unblockable special attacks. And his damage is very, very strong. So Miles Morales is absolutely worth the rank up. And like I said, make sure you have that Spider-Man 2099 relic, the 4-star and above, with the specific dexterity immune rune for Miles Morales, and you're going to have a great time. He comes to us at Sig 200 from this limited time special sort of event thing for the celebration of first edition champions. So if you've got Miles, I recommend ranking him up because he's a great time. Put on that block proficiency stat focus, go for those intercepts, and wipe out your opponents with a massive special 2. Thank you very much for watching this video on how to effectively use Miles Morales. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and also hitting that like button. Both of those things are incredibly helpful, and it pushes the word out there to the YouTube algorithm that I'm making content people are enjoying. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.